Hello, Aries and crosswatchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekly tarot reading for January 5th, 19th through the 25th. If you guys find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. So Aries, let's dive in and see what we can see for you guys for this week, January 19th through the 25th. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time for every person. You're more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message. I linked a website below that offers free birth chart mappings. If that is something you're interested in, you are more than welcome. There's no affiliation. It's just a useful tool that I found useful for myself. Thought I'd pass on the information. Give the card 1 second. Time for a nap. Whew. I also do a drawing here every month for a free personal reading. If you want to get entered into the drawing, comment your astrological sign below. And last but certainly not least, I pull a power thought card at the end of every message, just to give it that little positive boost. So, time for a nap, Treasure Island, and Never Ending Story. Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. This feels to me, Aries, obviously there's a need for rest. I feel like you may have been manifesting something and you feel like it's almost there but not quite. And I feel like the reason why you're having this energy is because the reason why you're having this energy is because of the need to let it rest, let it go, right? Once we manifest, once we make the plan, we have to let it go so the plan can be set into motion. However, that's going to happen, right? So let's see. One thing that has been coming up in readings, I just want to mention really quick, and I'm feeling inclined to talk about it here, is when we have an outcome, a vision of where we're headed or what we envision for our life, when we have our eye set on a certain outcome, it's easier for us to align with things that are vibrating with that outcome. So let's see. We're going to start with the fairy tarot. Then we will get into the original tarot decks. Some people don't like this Doreen Virtue deck. I find it helpful. I like the pictures, I like the colors, and I feel like they have more of a positive type of vibe than some of the cards. So no, it's just me. But it's also helpful for you guys because you can see the words on the card. So let's see here. For Aries Spirit, what does Aries need to see for the overview of this week? January 19th through the 25th. What do they need to see? King of Summer. This is the King of Cups. Okay. Symbolizes romance. It's also somebody who is very grounded, okay, very trustworthy, very emotionally stable, okay, maybe not so emotionally involved but rather like this balance, right? Then we have balance. This is the Temperance card, okay? Three of Autumn. This is the Three of Pentacles and Three of Summer. So 2 threes coming out. Three of Cups. On the underlying energy is the Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords. So there's definitely a decision that needs to be made here. With this decision, though, a lot of times with the Two of Swords, it's a time, you have a time that you have to accomplish this by before the person moves on, or whatever the case may be here, Aries. I feel like what's coming through here is a love interest. Okay, I feel like this may be a new partnership. For some of you, it very well could be a romantic partner returning from the past. But for others of you, I feel like this is a new person coming in. This may have been the new partner that you've manifested. Okay, I do feel like this person is coming in more balanced, more grounded, more stable. Okay, we have a lot of threes. Threes symbolizes the Trinity. Okay, also symbolizes beginning. Now, this could be a beginning of a new relationship, beginning of a new phase in life. For a lot of people, it is the beginning of a new phase in life, right? But in this spread, I feel like this is pertaining to this relationship. I also get the sense that this is coming in very harmonious, very balanced, okay? We do have the Two of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to pull that card because it keeps coming out, okay? I feel like there is a need here to trust your intuition. Okay, let your intuition guide you. I know you may be a little skeptical, but I feel like you may feel drawn to this person for some reason or another. Okay, you may not even understand why. If you're having some anxiety, some stress around this, take some time and patience and plan it out. Get clear on what you envision that outcome being. Remember how I talked about we're really not going to know the path that we need to take to get there if we don't know where we're headed, right? If we don't know what the outcome is going to look like. So take the time to write out, what do you envision your partnership looking like, your romantic relationship? What do you envision your home life looking like? What do you envision your work life? What are you going to do for career? All of these things need to come into play right now, right? Getting crystal clear on what exactly it is that you want, what you want the outcome to be. And I would break down each area of your life, Aries. Don't just focus on love, even though this is coming out a love reading. A lot of emotional cards, I feel like, with the King of Summer, the Three of Summer. These both are cups. They represent emotions. The Three of Summer, Three of Cups, is like a celebration. Feeling, like there's a bond here. So there is a lot of conflicted energy coming out here. We're going to break down the week. So 2 cards for each day. So let's break it down. Again, we have a lot of conflicted energy. I feel like there's something from the past that still needs healed. Okay? Not everybody is going to be like your past relationship. Let me fix the camera for you guys. There we go. Okay, so two sixes, 6 of Pentacles. So we have the 5 of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. So again, a lot of conflicted, a lot of withholding. Okay, there's that healing energy. Healing from a situation. Healing from a past scenario that may have been very unstable. Okay, I feel like maybe that's why you're so cautious. Six of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. So this energy is, again, withholding, not wanting to give everything. Okay, the Six of Pentacles is kind of breadcrumbing. It's not wanting to give everything to a situation. I feel like this is you. Okay. Effed up the whole thing, huh? I feel like the withholding, Aries, is you. Okay. I feel like you're withholding your energy because of the past situation that you've gone through. Now, the next three cards out explain everything, okay? I feel like you're sacrificing something. I feel like you want to make sure this person is stable before you make a decision on what you're going to do, on how you're going to proceed. You may have a conversation with this person about your healing process that you're going through, this transformation process. One second, guys. Let me fix the camera here. All right. Just adjust the camera. So I feel like there is a change happening, or you've already been going through this transformation process, and maybe what's going to take place here at the beginning part of the week is communicating this with that person. I feel like you're coming into an understanding of why you've been doing this. I feel like you understand now that the reason why you're guarded is because you need healing, okay? Now, don't be so reluctant to accept this, okay? Because I feel like you're almost out of this transition. So don't discredit the healing that you've already done. You've already gone through a lot already. There's already been a lot of healing that you've already done. I am getting, now that more of the story is coming out here, Aries, I do feel like this is a new partnership. This is a new romantic partnership here. So Hanged Man in reverse coming out. This talks about this change has happened. You're coming out of this cocoon. And then we have the Two of Cups. So again, twin flame, soulmate, spiritual union is what I like to call it. But every reader has their own interpretation of the Two of Cups. Really, the main thing that you need to take from this here, this Two of Cups here, Aries, is this person is going to be more fulfilling than your past relationship. And even though you may be a little bit skeptical at first, a little bit standoffish, feel like they are willing to go the distance. All you have to do is communicate. So, again, we have that Two of freaking Swords energy, but this time it's coming in the reversed. So that is a good sign here. I do feel like the sun always shines after the rain. Okay? There's a need here to trust your intuition. Let your intuition guide you through this. Okay? Something is guiding you. Whether you call it intuition, whether you call it spirit, universe, consciousness, whatever you want to call it here, Aries, there's something that's divinely guiding you through this healing process into the arms of this connection. And the success is going to come from the plan. So the Three of Wands with the Sun card, again, we have the Three of Wands twice, so that's confirmed. This card talks about planning it out with your eye on the long term, looking forward and taking your time to cultivate that plan as well. This card also talks about understanding the journey. Not only the journey physically, but the soul's journey as well. In some decks, it talks about hope, longing for your ships to come in. You see sometimes in this deck a person standing on the cliff in the ocean and ships are on the horizon. Talks about waiting for your ships to come in after this plan is made. I do want to do an extended reading, okay? I'm going to do an extended reading, Aries. I want to pull a couple cards for this new person coming in. I want to see what their position is, what they're coming across as. I'm also going to take a look at where this is headed, where the outcome, you know, try to get a little bit more details about the success that you're going to have. We'll dive in with the Psychic Tarot, get some guidance cards out. And I even have this new deck that I'm using over there. You might have seen it in the monthlies. If you've seen the monthlies I've already put up, it's called the Soul's Truth deck. I pull that out over in the extended. So if that's something you guys want to get entered into, the link is below. Make sure you click the link with the numbers. So Aries, the Power Thought card that's coming out for you guys for this week. Let's get it out here. Now, one thing I really want to mention here, don't beat yourself up. If you're going through a healing process, transformation process, the best thing you can do is be honest with people about it. They can take it or leave it. It's just being open and honest about what. And the people that are meant to be there, they're going to, you know, especially if you're like, I'm taking the steps I need to take to heal from this situation, but it's not been easy. They're going to be understanding. They're going to listen and be open to. Every time I see this card, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So, Aries, Power Thought card is, I see clearly. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. So, Aries, that is the message I have for you coming out. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you want to get in on the extended reading, the link is below in the description box. Otherwise, I thank you guys so much for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.